welcome back to our channel.
Wakey wakey. If you have missed some of our previous videos, we're gonna have them in a playlist. You can definitely check them out. You can have some great conversation with us. Maybe one day, when our channel gets a little bit bigger, because you're gonna subscribe right after this, maybe we will do a live video answering some of these questions.
Oh.
What do you mean, oh? When we used to do lives,
it's hard enough doing this.
When we used to do lives over on Instagram, you'd come home and you'd be like, are we doing a live today?
Yeah, but they weren't firing thought-provoking questions at us, were they? That was just us talking. That was just us talking rubbish.
You've been making me feel like the biggest fool every video when I've said thought-provoking, as if it's like so over the top, and now you're saying thought-provoking. Right, that brings us to questions. So, first question is, if you could change one thing about our relationship, what would it be? And obviously, while Paul thinks, obviously, if you're answering these questions, like, some of these questions you have to be in a relationship to answer, but let us know, like, what is the situation in your relationship?
I would have liked to have experienced what your life was like in Canada.
Oh, that's a good answer.
A bit more.
That's a good answer. That's a really good answer, because I feel like sometimes you can't relate to me.
It's difficult. It's difficult, yeah. And, yeah.
If what's one thing that I could change about our relationship, I think it would be that if you would speak up to things a little bit more, because I feel like because I'm the bolder one,
we'll let you do it.
You let me do it, and I think that sometimes that gives other people the perception, and I'm not just
that you were taking charge,
and I'm bossy and I'm whatnot, when it's like, actually, I know that this is what he's thinking. And it's one thing if it's just on YouTube. If someone thinks that I'm bossy on YouTube, I don't care. But if it's in real life, then it does propose problems.
Yeah. Okay,
so what do you think is your biggest strength in this relationship? So again, leave a comment and let us know what this is for you in your relationship, and if you're not in a relationship yet, let us know what you think your biggest strength would be when you get into a relationship.
Biggest strength?
Mm-hmm. I think you're... Is he kind? I think you're really kind, and I think sometimes when I can be a little bit cutthroat and...
Straight to the point.
Yeah, straight to the point. Not even that. Like, I feel like sometimes... Alright, our battery died, so... Back to the point. I think that there's tons of situations where I'm able to see you be the bigger person in, like, and that's not you trying to be the bigger person, that is you just being the bigger person. Whereas there's certain situations where I have to be the bigger person, and I will be the bigger person, but that is mainly out of not wanting anyone to question me and my integrity than it is for me being truly kind.
I think my biggest strength is to have the ability to sort of sit back and let you answer the question for me.
Yeah. But do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that takes like a lot of strength, because...
Yeah. Oh, I feel quite proud.
Yeah. It frustrates me, but...
What's your biggest strength?
I think I'm just strong. Like, I know that's probably, I think that, not in the physical sense, but I think that I can put up, I think that I can navigate
most situations.
Situations.
You could, there's a lot of things that we could throw at you that you
not be like...
Yeah, you could just deal with. But with
I say it, but wait, I say this, but then on the inside I'm like absolutely crumbling, but I'm like completely...
Yeah, but then you can come and talk to me, and the sensitive side of it, I will listen to then. I feel like.
Like when I'm being sensitive, you listen to me?
Yeah. Like, you put on this like tough exterior and like rah, and then the actual, when you're saying you're being crushed inside, that's when you can come to me then.
Yeah. 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 But sometimes you're not like in this, like, I don't mean this with like the most love, but I feel like sometimes in certain situations you're not strong enough to hold me.
I crumble with you.
Yeah, you crumble with me, in it, and so you're not the right person for me to come to you with. And then I think with also saying that, you, like, a certain work situation that I had recently, you were like, Leah, let's go get him. Like, and I'm like, that's not the way of dealing with it either. So yeah, I think I'm a really strong person.
I got a question for
the viewers.
The viewers.
Yeah.
Do you think we're normal?
What is normal though?
What? Do you think this is it, you know, what are your observations?
Of us?
Yeah. I'm interested to know.
God, opening the door for that one.
Maybe they did have it.
So, did we answer that? What do you think is the biggest strength in this relationship?
We just did that one.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like I feel like sometimes we answer it, but we change the actual question. It was what do you think is the biggest strength in this relationship? Not as a person. I feel like I even answered yours wrong, even though you were like, oh, I'm quite proud. Because in the relationship, you're not kind. Sometimes you are not kind.
Meghan Markle.
No. Okay, we're going on too long about this. But I still think that mine. What do I think the biggest strength in this relationship?
Strength. The biggest strength is my strength.
Yeah.
Right, moving on then. What's the next one?
Is that only one question we've done?
No.
Two?
Two, haven't we?
Okay.
Surely.
What is one thing about your life you would never change for someone else, including me?
Oh.
I'll tell you his.
Go
your
on.
music choices. Because
yeah.
I've been liking this music since before it was even popular, and now all of these kids are now so cool.
Yeah, stuff that I got flipping bullied for listening to in school is now cool. And I am bitter about it. I'm not, and that's one thing I'm not going to change. I will be bitter, and I'm not going to change that for anybody.
And you know this, like, I don't like to be forced into situations, or like, when I'll just give an example because I don't know how else to get to it. But when I first moved here, you thought that like I needed to be friends with certain people, and I just think that, have you ever heard the like saying, it's like, if you have to force it, it's shit? And I just think that if you have to force certain situations, like, I don't think that it produces a great result. And so I would say that I would never change my
Personality?
No. Well, yeah, I wouldn't change my personality, but I just think why should you have to? I think that there's change in manner.
I could be a bit
and
of a comedian though, can't I, sometimes?
Yeah, like
There's people that I hate who think I like them.
We literally went somewhere recently, and like we were with this guy, and he was such a tool, and like I like said to like Paul, like, aren't you embarrassed? He's like, yeah, and like, but to the guy, you were being like, yeah, everything you're saying is like so spot on, and he was like saying like, you know, he understands why communist countries were like the one. No. So yeah, anyways, I hope you get my gist with what my answer was. I wouldn't change I am who I am. Like, I'll try, I feel like I'm someone, I'm constantly learning, I'm constantly refining myself, and I'm trying to not be rude or whatnot, but...
Excuse me?
I think she wants up. Right. So now that Lola has interrupted, what's the last question? Or was that the last question?
That was the last question.
Okay, that was the last question. It's time to go eat. Are you hungry? Is that why you're crying? Are you hungry?
You hungry?
Right. It's time to go feed this chunky monkey. Probably not PC to say. But let's go eat some dinner, and yeah, would love if you subscribed. Ready?
Yep,
Okay.
let's do this.
Bye.
Come on, Ellie.
I'm thinking thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me, wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. We don't have to move so fast, baby, I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right away, got so much time, looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third